Okay, we were practicing the verb to be, which seemed an easy thing to do, but do it the right way is not so easy. We've been reviewing the pronunciation of subject pronouns and of the verb to be, and were practicing with some adjectives. Okay, let's practice nationalities. I'm Italian, you're French, he is Lithuanian, we are Portuguese, she is Belgian, they are Norwegian. Okay, try first. I know it's not a politically correct thing to say. Practice more the most common nations. Okay. Then we've been practicing this. Then we should be able to ask using verb to be. The structure is very easy. You invert. I am I, you are you, and so on and so forth. Now we can be creative when we practice grammar. We've been practicing the verb to be. We can practice the verb to have, so stay on the present, or we can practice the past of the verb to be. So the verb to have is quite tricky. Why so? Because in British English there is a difference between I have got, which is mainly possession or relation, means I have two sisters, but to have means also an activity and not really possession, not at all. I have breakfast every morning, I never have fun with my friends, or I have baths every day. I never have showers in other people's houses. To have fun, to have lesson, to have a lunch, to have dinner. It's an activity, okay? In this case, you cannot use have got. Have you got fun is not correct. You should use do you have fun. I will think about the next sentence. To have baths. Does this hotel have baths or just showers? In this case, you can use both. Has this hotel got baths or does? You can use either concerning possession. But if I'm speaking about what in American is called taking a bath, and English is called having a bath, I cannot use have you got baths every day. Means do you possess baths every day? Doesn't make sense at all. Okay, having said that, the British possession pattern is have for all the person except the third singular person, he, she, or it, which is has. The subject, got, that doesn't really mean anything, at least now. It's just something you add, but you must add it. And if you want the object, if you want, you usually have an object. Have you got a lot of money? Have you got much money? Much money is more common, a lot of money is more spoken English. Has she got many friends? Has she got many friends from France? Okay, this is the rule. First you learn the basic structure, and then you add things. You make things more complicated. So you practice grammar, you review your vocabulary, and also you train yourself to be able to say long sentences without getting lost. There's also a tongue exercise, a mouth exercise. Have you got? Have you got? Have you got? Have you got friends? Have you got pets? Has she got Has she got many instruments? Have they got talent? Have you got a lot of food? Okay. So when you learn new words, new nouns, objects, you can practice with have got. And you can add also the adjective. If you've been practicing some adjectives, have you got many sad friends? No, I don't have many sad friends. Has she got many ex-boyfriends? Has she got many angry ex-boyfriends? Okay. The other structure is do. Do you have? Do I have? Do you have? Does he have? Does she have? Does it have? Do we have? Do they have? Do you have? Do they have? Do they have a lot of money? Do they have much money? Yes, they do. Or no, they don't. Do you have? Do you happen? Okay. Do you have the time? Yes, it's 4 o'clock. Do you have the time? Yes, it's 5 o'clock. Okay. Do you have the time? Do you happen to have the time? Have you got the time? What time is it? What's the time? We have said, do you have? Have you got? The verb to be. I am Italian. I'm not Italian. So we can practice the contracted form plus the verb plus not. I'm Italian. I'm not Italian. You're French. You're not French. She's Spanish. She's not Spanish. We're Belgian. Or we're Belgian. We are not Belgian. You're American or you're Americans. You're not Americans. They're angry. I can't change angry. They're not angry. This is one way, which is very easy because you take the contracted form, you add not. The other form is a little bit more complicated, and actually the first form, the one I've just done, is more common in America. The other form, I'm not, okay, is I'm not. You're not, you aren't, or you aren't. No, aren't. Not. That's wrong. You aren't American, you aren't. She isn't. He isn't. It isn't. We aren't, or we aren't. You aren't, or you aren't. They aren't, or they aren't. We aren't happy here. Are you sad this morning? Aren't you sad this morning? No, I'm not sad this morning. Isn't she lovely, like the song? Yes, actually, veramente, she is. Actually, she is lovely this morning. Okay, we've been practicing verbs, and at the same time, adjectives and nouns. Oh, okay, the present of verb to be and the present of verb to have. Negative form of the verb to have is I haven't got. I haven't got many plants. You haven't got many recorders. She hasn't got many relatives, parenti. Oh, you haven't got much food. They haven't got much fruits. Okay? The other form, I don't have. I don't have the time to do that. I don't have the time to do that. Non tempo di fare ciò. I don't have time to waste. I don't have. Okay, in English is more don't. In America it says don't. I don't have the time to spare. I don't have time to waste. Ok? Non ho tempo da perdere. You don't have many posters. You see, you don't have many posters. I do. When I use I don't have, usually the short answer is I do. Haven't you got? The short answer is I have. Haven't you got much money? Yes, I have. Don't you have much money? Yes, I do. Or no, I don't. Unless I speak American English, you answer British or vice versa. Okay, the verb to have. The verb, normally a regular verb, I work, means I work every day. I usually work, not right now. We see the difference. I work. I work, you work, he works, we work, you work, they work. Remember, it's work, not work, as they pronounce here in bloody Italy. Bloody concerning English learning, which is very, very bad. Okay, anyway, I do like it means I really like, but it's very, okay, it's not very common now. I work every day. Oh, with this present, usually, let's add frequency adverbs. Okay, if it's not really a frequency adverb, but shows frequency, I usually is a frequency adverb. Every day, express frequency, but it's not in itself a frequency adverb. So you put usually at the end. For example, I never work, I work every day. I usually work on Sundays. I work on Sundays. I rarely do that. I do that every week. You see the difference? Whenever you don't use the negative. I never do that. No, I don't ever. I don't ever. Okay, but I don't never is not right. Okay. I sometimes go to bed early. Let's say that sometimes and usually it's a bit of an exception. You can put everywhere you want, but to be on the safe side, you put these frequency adverbs in the subject and the verb. I usually, I rarely, I never, I usually sleep. I usually sleep 8 hours. I never sleep 9 hours. I oftentimes, okay, oftentimes is a little bit an exception. I often go to work by car. I often go to work on foot. You never go to work on foot. We usually go to work by car. So we practice the structure and we learn that you say on foot. But we say by car, by train, by plane, but you say on foot. I never drive to work. So usually you say drive to work. You can use drive to go to work instead of go by car. I always drive to work. Drive. I always drive to work. Okay, that was a long video, and I hope you like this approach where you practice grammar, you repeat because you need to repeat, and you also review your vocabulary. Thanks for watching.